Good evening, dear students. Welcome back to your English classes with your English teacher, Mrs. Reena Barej. Today we are going to start composition section. In this section, some topics are easy, some are a little typical, but I'll make it easy for you. Okay? So let us begin with notice. Children, in the composition section, when we talk about notice and posters, they are very easy to write and interesting too. You can show your creativity in such type of topics like notice writing, poster making, even some chart preparation. This type of things are very interesting to do. Plus they put up your creativity, imagination, and you can you can go according to your will too. Okay, like essays, no need to stick to the topic, but here whatever topic on which the notice you have to write, you should follow that, but still you should make it attractive and easy to read. Let us see some important information about it, how to write. Definition: how can you define a notice? A notice is nothing but a piece of writing. It is an art of writing rather. Okay, short piece of writing. Short means notice is not written like a long essay. It is written hardly in 3 to 4 lines. Any notice in the world you can make it into 4 to 5 lines at the maximum. Okay, so short piece of writing which is factual and formal. Factual, based on the facts. Fact means it is based on some particular topic while you have to write the notice. So some fact is mentioned. Okay, and formal, language should be very formal because notice is given only to the outsiders, it is not meant for our friends and relations. So language should not be informal, your language should be very formal language. Then what is the purpose? Why do we write a notice, or when to write a notice? We write a notice for a group of persons. Okay, it is addressed or it is for informing about something, some fact to a group of persons or general public. Even a notice can be put up in the marketplace to inform about the general public by the government side. Clear? For example, in your school, the principal has to inform you about certain activities time to time. Okay, some cultural programs, events, sports events, and it is to be informed to all the students. So students means you can count them to be a group of persons or a general public. Okay, consider all the students of the school that way. So how the principal will go and inform? He will go to each class announcing the notice? No. It doesn't suit his dignity. What he will do? He will write either a handwritten or a printed notice. He will get ready, make it ready and put up on the school notice board. Okay, similar is the case in other institutions, clubs, societies, colleges, universities. This way the notices are prepared. Okay, or even if a government want to issue some notice, the government can put up on the squares of the city. Okay, or in villages in the form of hoardings. Okay, or on it can be displayed even on the LCDs. So look here, it provides information about any event. For example, you are a school student, so we can take the example of a school event. If any event is going to be celebrated in your school, like the Teachers' Day celebration, Children's Day celebration, or you can do annual sports meet, annual sports day, sports meet, such type of cultural activities, any dance competition, singing competition, such type of events they generally take place in the schools, colleges, and any ceremony is going to be celebrated. So invitation means, suppose a sports meet is to be organized in the school and the participants, those who are interested to participate in so and so sports activity, they have to submit their names to the in charges or the principal. So this way we have to invite either the general public for the event or activity to participate, or we have to invite the participants in the school, colleges. So it serves the purpose of an invitation also and giving a warning. For example, a student has committed some wrong in the school, maybe a theft has occurred in one of the classes. Okay, so what the principal will do? He will, no doubt, he can inform in the assembly too. Okay, and what he can do? He can put up a notice board for all the students of all the classes, and he can put it up on the school notice board. So this way we can write the notice. Children, it is a composition part. So main part is your practical. Okay, but this is a small theory portion I am taking so that the things will be clear to you. Why do we write this notice? How to write? What are the important points to be kept in mind so that when you make the notice practically you won't be making the mistakes. Now main features. What are the main features you have to note? Brief and to the point. I have already told you notice is never prepared in a lengthy size. Okay, maximum 4 to 5 lines, enough for any institution, any club, any organization, any society, or even your school. And it should be up to the point. No unnecessary words to be written in the notice. It should be attractive. Whenever the things are small, short and sweet, they are always attractive. Attractive doesn't mean you have to draw the diagram or the designs there. No, it is not a poster. Remember, this is the difference between a notice and a poster. Poster also informs about something, okay, but you can take the help of diagrams there. You can draw cartoons in a poster, but in the notice writing only you have to use words, but that should be in a box. After completing the notice is to be enclosed in a square or a rectangular box according to the size of the notice. So that makes a notice attractive. Plus also when you follow the format means where the date to be mentioned, where to mention the heading, where to write the name of the institution, where to close, where to sign, where to mention the name of the addressee. All these things when you follow it, automatically it will become attractive. Third point, it should be always written in the third person. Third person, you all know, we have learned the tenses, person, subject and all. Now first person, I and we never use in the notice. Means I am going to inform you, no, principal will never write this thing. Remember. And second person, you. Okay. Second person, first person, these are not allowed to be written in the notice. Only the third person should be used in the language. Third person means other than the listener and the speaker. He, she, they or general public can be addressed. This is to inform all. Date should be written before the heading. When I will give you the format, you will understand. There will be a suitable heading on the notice. Why this notice is to be organized? Suppose the notice is for a song competition, music competition going to be held in your school after a week. So heading will be song competition. If a cultural event is to be organized, dance competition or cultural celebration. This way heading is there. So where to mention the date should be written before the heading. It will be clear to you the position where to write the date when we will take the format. Then sign of the issuing authority. Whosoever is writing the notice or getting the notice put up on the board, issuing authority may be the principal or the head of any institution, club, organization, the principal of your college or whosoever. That issuing authority signature with his designation. Who is he? Even children, the head in charges of the houses, cultural heads, okay, sports heads like sports captain, cultural secretary, these can issue the notice, okay, with the permission of the principal. So their signature with the designation should be on the left hand side. This is the board. Suppose this is the box of your notice. It should be mentioned in the left hand side. Then formal and simple language. The notice is always to be written in the formal language and the simple language. Language should be very formal, I have told you. No formality to be shown there in the strict and formal language. Plus language should be simple, easy to understand, easy to read, okay, and is understandable for all, because we are at the school level, we are learning to prepare the notice. Suppose as a cultural secretary, as a sports captain, as a house captain, as a school captain, you are told to prepare a notice for the school notice board. What you will do, your language should be simple so that all the students at the lower class level also may understand your language. Then proper heading should be given before the content or the main body. Content means the 4 or 5 lines in which we are going to give the information. Generally, notice is written in not more than 50 words. Clear children? At the level of class 12th also, the notice should not exceed 50 words. Clear? So, and it carries 4 marks. 4 to 5 marks maximum at the lower class level. It can carry 5 marks, but in the board classes, 10th, 11th, 12th, it carries only 4 marks. So, heading should be given before the main body, short body. A heading should be there properly above, just above the content, informing what is the topic of the notice. Okay, what is the event? Why you are writing this notice for? So this constitutes your general information and rules, the main features, purpose. Now one by one we are going to deal with at least 3 different types of notice. We can divide this notice into 3 categories. Okay, based on the different institutions and societies. Like how to write the notice for any events or facts, ceremonies. Clear? This way we will divide the notice into 2-3 categories, and I will mention it to you what all things to be included in each type of notice. Clear? That we are going to see in the next lecture. Thank you.